Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.
Welcome to Poland on a Plate. Today's episode is all about Polish sausage. Please join me and our special guest chef, Artur Wnorowski of local restaurants in Chicago, as we prepare mussels in beer butter broth, a Poland-inspired stuffed burger, Chicago-style kielbasa, and a mushroom, kale, and buckwheat salad. And later I will show you how to make my delicious scallop potatoes with Krakus ham.
Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.
Wirtualny portfel PNC. Dla zobaczenia pełnego obrazu swoich finansów. Dla wiedzy o tym, kiedy pieniędzy ubywa i kiedy ich przybywa. Dla powiadomień o niskim stanie konta nazywamy to Danger Days. Dla zobaczenia swoich pieniędzy w zupełnie nowym świetle odwiedź pncvirtualwallet.com i zobacz wszystko, co wirtualny portfel PNC ma do zaoferowania. PNC Bank dla osiągnięć każdego dnia.
Hi, I'm here today with our guest chef, Artur Wnorowski of local restaurant in the Wicker Park neighborhood of Chicago. Welcome, Art. It's a pleasure to have you.
Hi, I'm glad to be here, Basia.
So I understand that our menu today was inspired by one of your recent trips. Can you explain to me a little bit about that?
I just came back from Poland not too long ago, and what I noticed was this emerging craft beer market in Poland, which is what's happening here right now. And you know, people use local ingredients as well.
Farmers markets,
yes.
locally sourced.
Yeah, so
Wonderful.
the trends that are happening here are also happening in Poland right now.
That's very exciting to hear. So how are we going to be incorporating this craft beer trend with our first recipe?
Okay, so what we're gonna do today is use the local craft beer with mussels, smoky Polish sausage, some garlic, some shallots, and some parsley, and obviously butter as well.
The best part.
Oh yeah.
So tell me how I can help you get started with this recipe.
Okay, so what you can do is we're gonna put all of the ingredients in this bowl right now. I'm gonna cut some fennel as well.
And these are still alive at this point,
yeah.
I believe. So this one right here is open, and this means that it's alive, correct?
Yeah, hopefully. That's why you have to knock.
So what's the test?
Yeah,
it's
let's knock it and see what happens. And it should close. Then you knock.
It's closing a
it's
little.
Closing.
Maybe I didn't knock them hard enough. Hello, are you there, Mussel?
Yeah,
There
it's
we
alive.
go.
Yeah.
Now
So
he's
this is a good
closing.
one. Yeah.
So he's good. He'll stay.
Yeah, just put it in there. I'm gonna put everything else in there as well.
All of them in the bowl?
Yeah. Doing really good. Put some salt,
I'm
pepper.
worried one of them's gonna wake up and snap me as I'm transferring.
It always can happen, you know. And we're gonna put some fennel in there as well.
Okay, so you just added everything right in, and now we're gonna add it to our hot pan.
Yeah, have them steam a little bit, and you can toss them in there.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
All right. So you see they're cooking.
That aroma just hits you right away.
yeah.
You get the smokiness of the sausage and
Get
you can
anise
smell
flavor from the fennel as well.
yeah, that
the butter.
licorice,
Yeah.
anise flavor.
Yeah.
I see some of our little guys are opening again.
They're opening. That means we're almost ready to put some beer in there. We're gonna put the beer once most of them open.
They open up when they're thirsty for beer.
Oh yeah. You can say so. You can shake them a little bit and see. Show them some love.
There we go.
There you go. Let them up with some beer.
Is that one for us or the mussels?
For bowls.
The best part of cooking with alcohol.
Oh yeah, you get to try some.
Some for chef, some for the dish. And so what kind of beer is this that we're using? It's a local craft beer, but what?
Yes, we're using wheat beer because of the flavor profile. It's not too hoppy. It's going to be great for summertime. And yeah, it's just going to combine all the flavors in a really nice way. You'll see. So let's cover them and have them steam for a little bit.
So one of the things that's important is maybe even if you don't want to use a wheat beer, if you don't particularly like that, you want something that's less hoppy, because what I'm understanding you're saying is the bitterness, once it cooks, if it's hoppy already, it'll become a more
so
bitter.
like an IPA wouldn't work, you know.
Okay.
Some blonde ale could work, or some nice lager as well would be a nice one, depending on what you like.
How long are we gonna leave them like this?
A couple minutes. We need to make sure we don't overcook them, because then they get too tough and then they get too chewy. So I think 5 minutes it will be tops, but depending on how hot your stove gets, you know. And I think they're about to ready.
It's great. I can see even like just in this broth, it's softening
Yeah.
the fennel a little bit.
Yeah, and plus that butter gives it very nice color as well. And what you can do is put some fresh chopped parsley at the end to finish up the dish, and we're ready.
All right, for that
Yeah, don't be
brightness.
shy. All right, it's gonna refresh the dish a little bit as well.
Thank you, Art. This is a really great representation of what's going on in Poland right now in terms of cuisine. Thank you for showing us your mussels in beer butter broth.
Yeah, enjoy. Now you get to try one. This is how you would eat it. Don't be shy, you know?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Peel it open.
So you can taste that sausage, yeah? That fennel.
It was a
butter.
perfect amount of cooking too.
Yeah.
It's like cooked through, but still very soft
Yeah.
and juicy.
That's what I said. Make sure don't overcook them, because they're gonna be chewy and really tough and not too good.
Delicious. Thank
All right.
you.
Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.
Hi, I'm back with Art, who will now show us that a gourmet burger is anything but basic with his Poland-inspired kielbasa stuffed burger.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a couple burgers. I want you, Basha, to help me out with one of them, okay?
Gladly.
All right, let's get some meat, okay? This should be enough for you, okay? Can you handle it?
I can.
All right, that's fine.
good.
So we're gonna be really gentle with the burger, because we don't want to put too much pressure into forming the shape, because it will not be as juicy, or might
It
get
might have
really
a little
tough.
too much.
Yeah, okay, just whatever you need. There you go. And what we need to put in the burger to enhance some flavors will be some shallots. I'm gonna put a little bit in mine. You can go ahead and put
Put a
some.
little on mine too.
Yeah, and we're gonna kind of fold it in a little bit. Some cumin as well.
Ah.
Yeah, there you
A little
go.
bit of spice.
Yeah, and some parsley as well. You can go ahead and put some parsley in it. There you
Oops.
go. Don't be shy.
That's a little too
All
much.
right. And now we're trying to work it in a little bit. Like I said, not too much.
So a lot of people think that burgers it's just meat thrown on the grill, but there's actually a lot to this. I like that we're
Oh yeah.
building ingredients.
Yeah, we're making our gourmet little burger here, and the key to the good burger is definitely good meat. You can talk to your local butcher and ask him about the best cut for your burger, and we use chuck to make our burgers with, and this is a local Wisconsin meat that we use for that burger.
So this is going back to what we talked about before,
Yeah.
the trends you observed in Poland about locally sourced food
Yeah,
and keeping
small
it fresh.
farms,
Yeah.
supporting a local business. That's what we're doing here.
So now how are this is stuffed and it's not stuffed yet,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna start it with some sausage and smoked Gouda.
Okay.
Yeah,
How do
so
we start that?
what you can do is make a little hole inside and get some sausage.
How big? My hole's not big enough here.
Just however you feel. What do you think? How much sausage can you handle in the burger? All right, I can handle a bit more. I like sausage.
All
there
right,
you go.
I like Polish sausage
Okay, let's
too.
do it.
We'll add some more.
Yeah, and I think some smoked Gouda would go nicely with that burger as well. So
The smoky and smoky.
smoky and extra juicy inside. That'd be really nice.
I like a little bit more cheese to meat ratio.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make this work.
Okay, I'm gonna go for more cheese as well, just like you do it, okay? There you go. And we're gonna try to fold it in as well, okay?
All right.
And see if we can do it.
We have extra meat, thankfully.
Yeah, there you go. You see? Don't even see that stuff.
And then we don't have to worry this cheese isn't gonna leak out when we're cooking, right?
It might a little bit, but well, it's just gonna grill and it's gonna
Occupational hazard of the stuffed burger.
it's gonna make it taste really nice and juicy. So that's what we're going for. So let's heat up our grill a little bit.
We're
Make
using
sure-
today a grill pan versus grilling outside.
Yeah.
You could also do this outside on a charcoal or gas grill.
Definitely, this is what needs to happen.
In terms of flavor, what would you say the difference is between how we're cooking now versus cooking on a fire?
Yeah, fire would definitely add extra flavor to it. Real charcoal flavor, which is really nice for the summertime. This is what you want to see on a burger. Just charcoal and smoky flavor. So I think we're ready to toast our burgers on the grill and see what happens. Yeah, there you go.
A nice sizzle.
Yeah. So now we're gonna let the cheese melt. We're gonna let all the flavors evolve inside, and it's gonna be really nice and juicy burger. We're going for that juiciness.
Looks like you have something else for us.
Yeah, since we have that grill on, we might as well put some sausage on it and complete the grilling feast with some polished sausage.
Gonna have lots of kielbasa.
Oh yeah.
In this menu.
Yeah, summertime grill. It's all about sausage, beer, burgers, friends, games, and you can go ahead and cut your sausage a little bit.
And so what we're doing here is we're scoring the skin so that it doesn't push out, doesn't leak out.
Yeah.
Right? There we go.
Okay. Now we have to just wait a couple minutes. We can cook the burgers to desired temperature. For a gourmet burger, medium rare, medium is fine.
Do you do stuffed burgers at your restaurant?
We do special burgers once in a while, and I think we're gonna do stuffed burger this time for our weekly special for different burgers. We do different sort of burgers.
So every week you have something different?
Yeah. So I think this week we're gonna do a stuffed burger with smoky sausage and Gouda. I think it's gonna be good. I think our burgers are ready to be flipped. If you can just, yes, thank you.
Whoa,
look at that one, beautiful.
So how can you tell? How did you know that they were ready?
You just have to take a look at them and see. Make sure they're not burned. It comes with practice and time. So the
you
more
lift
burgers,
it up a little, you look for that brown, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. And you see that cheese melting.
I know, mine is not holding up as well as I would have hoped.
Look at that cheese. It's going to be so good getting into that burger. And we're going to heat up some buns for the burgers. There you go.
Bun number one.
Bun number one, bun number two, and just put them on there. And heat it up. And while we're waiting on the buns, what we can do is make a simple sauce for the burger. How about that? Yeah, you going to help me out a little bit?
Yeah, special sauce for our special gourmet burgers.
Yeah, so we have some mayo. I'm going to toss in some ketchup in there. That should be good. A little bit of mustard, grainy mustard, yellow mustard, spicy mustard, anything you have at home.
And we're using here whole grain Polish.
Yes.
Looks like.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do some pickles as well. Yeah, how about that? There you go. And you can just mix it all together. This will be our special sauce for the burger. You can put some extra ketchup in there.
I love pickles.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
And that is a very, very Polish element.
Oh yeah, pickles, sausage, beer. It definitely works well with the burgers. Let's make sure we don't burn our buns.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Gonna set up the buns. Okay, so we can go ahead and put some sauce on your buns.
Doing both sides?
Yes, we're doing both sides, yes.
All right.
It's all about the juicy burger.
And this will kind of help seal
all the flavors,
bread.
yes. They're gonna add extra texture to the experience. A little crunch. You can go ahead and acid. How about mine? There you go.
I'm getting there.
I'm anxious because I want to eat a burger.
All right, let's check on these guys. They're looking about done.
They're looking about done, yes. All right, put mine.
Burger number one.
Burger number two.
Delicious. So, are we done, or there's more?
No, we have to put more stuff on our burger. We're gonna go ahead and put those nice tomatoes.
Ah, we have some heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah. Some crunchy red onion.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on mine, and you can put it on yours as well. There you go.
I like red onion.
And finished. Oh, yours looking pretty nice.
It's like a hula hoop around my tomato.
There you go. And put some arugula on a burger.
All right. A little bit of greenness. Nice peppery bite.
And that completes our burger.
But we're not done. We can't forget about our kielbasa cooking away.
Yeah, so we have some buns here as well. Gonna heat those guys up on the grill.
Just repeating the process, what we did with the burgers, getting them nice and crispy on the inside. Should we put some onions on the grill too to go with our kielbasa?
I think we can grill some onions, why not? Yeah, these guys are looking good and ready. Okay, since we have that mustard, we can put it on our buns. We have this nice sauerkraut that always goes really good with the sausage.
And that Polish mustard too, I love those together.
Yeah, and the sausage right now on the bun, there you go. And let's add some tomatoes. Our onions are looking about right.
They look good.
Yeah, they smell good too. Okay, and just to complete our dish, we're gonna bring some Maxwell Street flavor into our Polish sausage sandwich. We're gonna add some pepperoncini peppers to bring some crunchiness and some spiciness to the dish.
A little bit of Southside Chicago flair to our Polish kielbasa. And then of course, Chef Art's gourmet kielbasa stuffed burger. Can't wait to dig into these.
Yeah, let's eat them.
Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.
Welcome back to Poland on a Plate. During this segment, I'll feature a delicious recipe using Krakus, the true imported Polish ham. Now I'm going to show you a recipe for scallop potatoes using Krakus original Polish ham. This side dish is the ultimate comfort food and pairs well with a wide variety of entrees. I've already started on the cream sauce. It's just a mixture of 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons flour, and then 2 cups of milk. 2, 2, and 2. It's very easy to remember. Just want to season it with some salt and pepper, because remember that milk is not seasoned to start with. And then I have a little secret weapon over here. I have a tea strainer that I've added some smashed garlic cloves and chopped sage leaves to. I'm just going to steep it in our cream sauce to add some flavor to it. And then we don't have to worry about having those pieces in the sauce later, so you're not going to have to worry about biting into that strong garlic and sage flavor when you're serving. So while that sits, I'm going to come back to our potatoes. I have a mandolin here, and I'm just going to run the potatoes through so that we have thin, even slices. And there we have it. Now we'll come back to our sauce. You can go ahead and remove this. It's done its job. We don't need it anymore. And then we'll add our potatoes into the cream sauce. Give it a quick stir. Just make sure that it's thoroughly combined. Our potatoes are done. So now we're going to start assembling. I have a baking dish here. You can use like a large rectangular or square casserole dish. I've decided to use individual ramekins in this recipe so that when you're serving, everyone gets their own little bowl of potatoes. I'm going to start with our potatoes and sauce, just a couple right at the bottom. And now I have some cubed Krakus original Polish ham. You could also use the reduced sodium or their honey Polish ham variety. I like the original Polish in this recipe. And we're just going to sprinkle a couple pieces over the potatoes. And we're creating layers, almost like a lasagna or gratin. You want the layers of ingredients in this. Go. And then we'll top it off with a little bit more ham. And then for our final stage, we're going to be adding some shredded Gouda cheese. This is great. You want to make sure that you have the ham right underneath it so that after it bakes, you can kind of see it peeking out from underneath. Another great part about adding cheese right at the end is it will appeal to every kid in your household, because who doesn't love something covered in lots of delicious melted cheese? There we go. These are perfect. All we're going to want to do is cover them individually in tin foil. Now that our ramekins are all covered, we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. After that time has passed, we're going to take them out of the oven, uncover them, boost the heat to 425, and let them cook for another 20 minutes. I have here some that already cooked. You can see when you have that final stage of uncovering them for the 20 minutes, that's where they get that nice browning, caramelization, the cheese and the little pieces of Krakus ham peeking out from underneath. All we're going to do is hit it with some chopped fresh chives for a little bit of freshness and that bright pop of color. And there you have it. This is my recipe for scallop potatoes with Krakus ham and a sage cream sauce. You can find this and other great Krakus recipes on our website at polandonaplate.com and find Krakus ham at fine delis near you. Bon appetit, or as we say in Polish, smacznego.
Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.
I'm back with our guest chef Art, who will now be adding a fresh side to our Poland-inspired menu.
Yeah, so we're going to be making some kale that we bought at the farmer's market. We're going to mix it with some mushrooms, garlic, and shallots, and add some kasha at the end.
So kasha, buckwheat.
Buckwheat, yes. So what you can do is help me out a little bit and rip some of that kale in here into small pieces, big pieces, however you like. There you go. That should be good.
Mine will be a little smaller because my hands are a little smaller. There we go.
All right, beautiful. Let's make sure our pan is hot. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot and smoky. Yeah. Put some oil, shallots, and some garlic.
And some aromatics to our salad.
Yeah, make sure we don't burn the garlic. Just kind of brown it a little bit.
Wonderful. So we're cooking this a little bit just to soften everything and heat it through.
And put that extra flavor from the crispy garlic. What you can do is put some mushrooms in there right now.
Okay. And what kind of mushrooms are we using with this?
We're using shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake.
Yeah, but you can use any mushrooms, whatever you can find at your store. The white mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, anything. Sometimes farmers would bring nice oyster mushrooms, so look at those. Look for those at the farmers market.
And I've noticed at farmers markets there's usually different seasons for various varieties of mushrooms. So if you're going, you know, springtime versus middle of summer, end of summer, you're always going to find something different. Is like
like kale, or you can find collard greens, you can find mustard greens, you can even saute cabbage.
Cabbage?
Yeah, whatever you have.
Like a red cabbage or the green one?
Red cabbage, the regular green cabbage. Yeah, we're gonna mix it a little bit, make sure we don't burn anything. And you can use olive oil, vegetable oil.
Butter.
Butter is nice, but you have to watch with butter because it tends to burn quicker than oil.
So especially since our goal is to be cautious of the garlic, we want to watch the smoke point.
And I put some kasha into the mix. So we're bringing a little bit of Polish flavor into this dish, and kasha is very popular. It's like a staple in Poland. And you know, it's not so popular here, so we're introducing it to the masses, and people respond really well to it.
For, you know, Americans, it's more like a barley, what you'd use a barley for in Poland.
Yeah.
Kasha.
So that looks pretty good, and I think it's done.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can just put it. You want to do it?
Start plating, yeah. So this is a fresh side to go with the rest of our predominantly protein-packed, Poland-inspired menu.
You can serve it with anything. Whatever you can make on a grill, you can serve it with that salad. It's gonna go really nice with a burger, with sausage, you know, pork tenderloin, whatever you can put on a grill.
Thank you, Art, for sharing this delicious Poland-themed menu with us, topped off with the kale, mushroom, and buckwheat salad.
Thank you, Basha. It was so much fun being here today.
It really was. You can find recipes from today's program on our website at polandonaplate.com. Bon appetit, or as we say in Polish, smacznego.
Wirtualny portfel PNC dla zupełnie nowego sposobu widzenia swoich finansów, dla organizowania zakupów z karty debetowej i kredytowej, a nawet rachunków, dla widzenia wydatków w danej kategorii lub w danym miesiącu, co pozwala ustalić budżet i otrzymywać powiadomienia, kiedy zbliżasz się do limitu, dla zobaczenia, jak wirtualny portfel PNC może pomóc zarządzać pieniędzmi w jednym, łatwym w użyciu miejscu. Odwiedź pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC Bank dla osiągnięć każdego dnia.
Poland on a Plate is brought to you by Krakus. Krakus, the true imported Polish ham.